Global aviation is seeing massive disruptions due to the conflicts that are escalating in the Middle East. I'm currently at Terminal 3 of Delhi Airport, Indira Gandhi International Airport, wherein you can see, many passengers around me collected around here at the gates of the terminal. We understand that many of these airspaces have been shut across 11 regions. Of course, Iran, Iraq, Israel being major of them, and the people that you're seeing around me right now, this is a batch of people that are leaving for Saudi Arabia. Let us get talking to some people here and understand how exactly is their journey panning out at this point. Ma'am, could you please tell us your name and where are you headed to?
Yeah, I'm Dr. Rafia. Actually, I've come here to see off my parents. They are going to Saudi Arabia. They are going for Umrah there. So, as of now, what information we've got is that the flight is on time. Even yesterday, the flights were on time. Air India and Saudi Airlines are working since yesterday. They're working on time. Yeah, day before yesterday, it was we heard that the flights were delayed and few of them were cancelled also. But since yesterday, everything is like they're functioning normal.
So your parents are flying by Saudi Airlines, but given the current situation and of course the airspace closures, the flight cancellations as well, are there any anxieties that you're having with respect to sending them off?
Yeah, of course. The conditions are not really good there. The Gulf is, it's all, the Gulf is on fire right now. But since we feel the trip was planned way before, it is not just a 2-day plan, it was planned way before, and the war has just started. So of course it's it's not really good to send them in such a situation. But yes, since God has called them, so God is a protector.
Speaking of, you just spoke about God being a protector. The religious leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has been killed. How do you see that as, as a practicing Islam yourself?
Yes. No doubt he was a supreme leader and he advocated Islam in one of the highest forms, and he was he's just a great leader. Yes, of course, at my level, what I see is, yes, a supreme leader has left aboard. But of course, there must be something right with the West is doing. But of course, we feel that it shouldn't have been done, and war only, it just damages the lives. It's nothing great about war. So killings and murders and everything like this, it's bombing, it's very fatal, and normal lives are hampered. But commenting on the death of the supreme leader is, I think, yeah, of course, it's a loss to the Muslim community and everything. Yeah. So
Thank you for speaking to NDTV. So let us also, get talking to more people here and understand what they feel about this entire situation. As we just heard as well, we do know that flights in Jeddah and Qatar and Oman have also been cancelled because these airspaces have been closed. Ma'am, आप कहाँ पर जा रही हैं अभी?
सऊदी वालों को छोड़ने आए
आप छोड़ने आई
छोड़ने
हैं?
आए
तो अपने फैमिली मेंबर्स को
जी
छोड़ने आई हैं?
बहन सिस्टर को छोड़ने आए
जी। तो अभी जो गिवन सिचुएशन है, इतना ईरान में बॉम्बिंग हो रही है, वॉर हो रखा है, तो फिर आप अपनी जो बहन को छोड़ने जा रही है, उसको लेकर के आपको कैसी आशंकाएं हो रही हैं?
अल्लाह की सुपर्द छोड़ा है, अल्लाह हिफाजत करेगा। अल्लाह की हिफाजत में जा रही हैं, कुछ नहीं होगा, सही है।
We can understand here, definitely it's tense here at the airport with people sending off their family members also. But of course, they're sending their family members off in terms of, a religious pilgrimage as well. And this is what their beliefs are in at this point in time. But remember that, especially with respect to Indian domestic carriers as well, Air India and Indigo continue to suspend their flights, suspend all flight services to and from the UAE, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai as well, and of course Iran and Israel as well, to these regions as well. Until tonight, 11:59 p.m., these flight services remain suspended. Emirates, Etihad, Qatar Airways also have flight suspensions across board in these areas. Remember that at this point there are 11 countries, 11 regions that have their airspace closures, and of course all of these countries and airlines are continuing to update their in terms of their services when they may resume, not resume, all depending on the airspace reopening or the extension of closures. What is likely to happen at this point is that the airspaces closures are likely to get extended over the period of time. Remember that this is just day 3 of the war-like situation escalating in the Middle East at this point. And we also know that yesterday around 350 flights, Indian domestic carriers were cancelled to and fro the UAE and the Middle East. And on Saturday, these were around 400 flights that were cancelled. So India alone has seen around a little more than 700 flight cancellations in likelihood of the escalation of the conflict in the Middle East. With camera person Arun Negi, this is Tanushka Datta for NDTV.